Hello and namaste. Welcome to the free episode of Terrible Person this week. I'm joined by my beautiful celestial angel, Skittle.
Hello.
Hello. Let's climb a tree. Let's take a minute and climb. We should do a whole guided meditation episode. That's what we should have done this week. Anyway, this is a couple things here. This is a low energy episode, part 1 and 2. Both. I'm not in my normal sorts. I'm vibing, feeling good, feeling tired. And I want you to go over to www.terribleperson.co and sign up for the premium episodes. And I just want to give a shout out very quickly to Lee Landers, who hit us with a $17 donation after we bitched and moaned last week about how we got fraud alerted. And we got charged $15 plus the $2 that we got refunded.
Because somebody forgot to cancel their subscription.
Lee Landers, you made it right. You're the fucking shit. I know you live right down the street, I think. And Caitlin and I appreciate the $17 and your continued support. And if you want to support the podcast, head on over to www.terribleperson.co or find us on Patreon, wherever you want to go. And we're going to start the episode. Anything you want to say before we start the episode, Caitlin? Any messages of spiritual wellness and beauty that you'd like to?
I would like to guide everyone through Savasana. Is that what they call it?
What?
Savasana.
What's Savasana?
Is that like at the end of your little yoga Pilates thing where you like just lay on the mat and they're like just breathe and relax?
That's what we should. We should seriously do this next week. We should just do like a calm.
They're like, relax your toes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do an episode that's just
relax your earlobes.
Our version of guided meditation. That'd be so fun.
Relax your eyelids.
Can you imagine an hour of this?
Your nostrils.
Yeah, and then like you do like guidance for the girls, and I do guidance for the boys.
Your labias.
Yeah, and I'm like, fellas. Oh yeah, hold on, let me get the music right. Okay, fellas. Now unzip your pants and whip out that big ass hog of yours.
That big juicy dick.
That big ass dick of yours. It just turns into me doing jerk off instructional audio, and we get huge in the gay community. I forgot this is all the intro. We have way more energy in the intro than we do the entire 2 episodes.
That's not true.
Anyway, fellas, put your dick back in your pants and zip it up. We're gonna get into a regular episode. Maybe we'll do a guided meditation jerk off instructional next week.
Yeah, we could do like a follow along exercise.
That'd be fun. But no exercise? It's like a mental exercise.
I mean, we could pretend. We could go through the motions.
Imagine you're in a tree. Now imagine
you're jumping off of the tree.
Now imagine you're not in the tree anymore. Now imagine
you're on the ground, writhing in pain.
Now imagine you're in a 3rd floor of a luxury hotel in Brazil. And your name is...
Stop.
Say his name. All right. Everybody enjoy these 2 episodes. Like I said, low energy, but they're fun. They're fun.
It was Argentina, by the way.
Oh, it was. Rest in power, King. Caitlin, give me a check.
Check.
Check 1, 2.
3, 4.
My recording board is fucked up. I have to redo all the
buttons.
All the shit. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. The SD card broke. But anyway, I know I've played this before, but I'm going to play it again to kick off the episode. So if you're dissatisfied, go fuck yourself.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things, and I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking work Banana bread! I fucking work, dude! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah! Banana bread, bro! Hell fucking work, dude! Hell yeah!
Hello, hi, hello, welcome, hello everyone, hi, welcome to Terrible Person.
Welcome.
We don't need to
Howdy, y'all.
we don't need to introduce ourselves anymore.
Sup, bitches?
Right, Kate? I also don't have the music on here, so it's just quiet.
Very quiet.
We're just going to talk, and it's going to be quiet. Let me put on... That's it. That's all the episode is.
Just like 30 minutes of that.
We completely given up. We're like, head on over to the premium to get more. Here, I'll put this on. All right. So, everyone, Kate and I, we have so much to talk about. It's going to be a low energy podcast. I can feel it.
I can feel it too.
The weather's weird.
It's also a weird month. February is a weird month because it's short.
It's Black History Month.
Well,
Kate's been feeling off all month.
that must be it.
That must be it.
I'm not celebrated this month.
You're not celebrated. We haven't celebrated enough, honestly. You know, it's weird. Truthfully, I haven't heard much about Black History Month this year.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet on the Black History Month front.
Yeah, Hulu has got some special subsections. I noticed that.
I noticed that.
But it's just funny because if you look at it, it's just any movie with a black person in it.
Yeah.
Pretty high bar.
I mean, I haven't really looked too hard into the section because I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be totally honest. I just feel like this isn't for me.
Well, there is a big difference between white cinema and black cinema. Historically, like we're not the first persons to point this out, I don't think.
Right.
You know?
Very dramatic.
What? What, black cinema?
Black, yeah. Movies and TV shows.
What's the last black movie you remember? I remember we watched them.
Horror movies are the exception.
Yeah, black horror movies.
They do those pretty good.
Whoa. They? Well, you said it.
Well, I mean, like, okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That is appropriate to say.
The movies.
Movies.
They do them well.
The
movie studios.
I feel like we should pivot.
That's who they is, Grant.
The movies,
Don't get it twisted, okay?
By they, you mean Jewish folks then. You know who does black cinema the best? Jewish people. We can say that because Kate's Jewish.
Yeah.
And
I got an updated 23andMe.
Oh, yeah.
And I was all excited about it. And I showed Grant twice because I forget shit all the time now. And I'm like, this is my life.
Kate got really excited about such a small thing.
It's cool.
All the small things.
So
you were like, late night, check my 23andMe.
On my 23andMe, I'm from Pennsylvania. That's where I was born. And then I moved to Arizona. But my family still lives there, like my extended family. Anyways, my 23andMe knew that I had like Pennsylvania Dutch ancestors, and it knew like the county in Pennsylvania that they were from.
How do you think they determined that?
Well, I'm sure that like my birthplace is probably like somewhere public knowledge, right? Or whatever.
I guess.
Maybe you can see somewhere that I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. I don't know.
But also your whole family has done 23andMe. You guys all did it.
Not
you?
all of us, but a lot of us.
So I feel like they could fill in the blanks.
Maybe. But yeah, so I just thought that was cool, and I showed Grant, and he's like, cool.
Cool. Yeah, you
That's neat.
I was like, you are from there.
And I'm like, okay, you don't have to be such a dick about it, but whatever.
Bless you.
Sorry, I have a frog in my throat because allergies.
Allergies be kicking. This kind of feels like a sick day podcast.
It's not a sick day.
No, I mean, it just kind of has that energy. We're just like both kind of.
Speak for yourself.
What are you talking about?
I feel fine.
Kate's over
and
there.
I'm lively.
So lively.
I'll kick you.
I'll kick you.
I'll show you.
Show you who's boss. Dude, I decided after watching so many Twitter fight videos, that's all my Twitter is just people getting brutally beat up, and sometimes it goes a little far. Twitter's wild right now.
Why? Why do you want to watch that?
I don't want to watch it. It's just every time I open up Twitter.
Wow.
That's just all it is.
That's wild.
And I think because I stop scrolling, it just continually populates the same type of stuff. But based on my experience as a martial artist,
okay,
and as a watcher of internet fight videos, I think the move is if somebody charges you, don't swing your fist.
What do you do?
You kick. You do like a front kick to the chest.
Or like knee them or something?
No, you just put your foot out and go bang. Because every video I've seen where somebody's done that, they win. Because nobody's expecting to get kicked in the chest and stomach when they're about to come at you with swinging punches.
Because that kind of like takes your breath away.
It would knock your ass down, and you'd be like
knock the wind out of you, right?
But I do think the adrenaline, fight adrenaline, would be kicking. I saw some shit this week.
Like the time I fell down the driveway.
You adrenaline spike?
When I got the wind knocked out of me.
That's
I slipped on ice going down our driveway, and I just fell like really hard on my back, and then I literally felt like I was dying because I was like, I can't breathe, Mom.
That's the craziest thing. The first time you get the wind knocked out of you.
And so I remember she like rushed me inside and like took off like my snowsuit and like the full snow gear that I had on, and then like put me in the bathtub, and then I like calmed down in there. But yeah, I thought I was like for real dying for a second, or like I collapsed a lung or cracked a rib or something.
When you say bathtub, you got put in the bathtub. Remember the time you were real drunk and you came over to my
Grant
and you took a bath and you were like playing in the bathtub?
No.
You don't?
I mean, I kind of remember you coming in and asking me what I was doing.
You were doing the thing where you were bending your knees so you'd slide down in the tub and then you'd push off and you were going wee. Splashing water everywhere. It was like 2 a.m. Just hammered Caitlin. And I'm just fit to be tied. That was wild.
And what did you do?
I was like, do you need help? That's what and then I helped you.
Grant has like zero patience for me.
No, I have zero patience when that level of drunk was wild. You know?
That was the day I dropped the dog.
You dropped the dog, yeah.
Yeah, that was like I think that was probably the last time I got like belligerent.
That was insane.
That was pretty bad.
Because I was like,
But that was also like fresh out of COVID lockdown. Like the first time I think I had like been out with like friends and like people like out to like bars and stuff since all that had happened. So I was just like, I think I went a little too hard.
You went a little too hard.
I did. I will fully admit.
You went full Harry at the spot.
And then I was like, Grant, I need you to pick me up.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. So
Fun time.
Harriet the Spy.
Who's that?
It's the lady from Gossip Girl. The one who just died.
Her name was Harriet the Spy?
She was in a movie called Harriet the Spy. You don't remember that, based off a children's book?
No, I never watched that.
Oh, it was a Nickelodeon movie. It's a big Nickelodeon movie. You never saw that?
No.
Have you ever heard of Gossip Girl before?
Shut up. I was the one who told you about Gossip Girl. Don't even.
You think you told me about Gossip Girl?
I mean, I was the one who like made you watch the new reboots version of it and have like told you all the stuff that I know. So yeah, I feel like you're way more well versed in Gossip Girl universe because of me. So you're welcome.
Yeah. Brent Badgley.
What?
Brent Badgley.
Penn.
Brent.
Stop.
His real name's Brent. Brent Badgley.
That's your brother-in-law's name.
Brent Badgley. My sister Sarah Bradley.
Bradley. She has a different last name.
Yeah.
Not Badgley. Bradley.
So obviously the Gossip Girl actress died, right?
Yeah, that's really sad.
Really sad. So she had a liver transplant, or was about to have one, had one. and it didn't take.
The article I read said that she had like just recently had one, and I guess that her body was like rejecting it.
I think when I think about, and I mean, she needed a new liver from drinking. Like she was a partier.
It didn't specify, but I'm going to assume
from what I was reading,
because like one of the main causes of needing a liver transplant is cirrhosis, which I think most people like. You really only get that from drinking.
You either get
heavily.
You either get it from getting drinking or getting kicked in the chest. In a Twitter fight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a blunt force trauma.
Yeah, Twitter street battle.
Because I could see that happening
maybe,
too.
I don't know. Probably drinking though. I would assume it was.
Or maybe you go into kidney failure if you get kicked too hard. That would fucking be brutal.
I'm sure you can get kicked too hard. And
like if you got the shit kicked out of you.
Think about all the ancient Chinese masters who could do those 1-inch punches and then fucking. You're like they punch you and then like a day later you're bleeding internally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't Harry Houdini, or was that his name? Harry? Is that his first name?
Harold.
Didn't Houdini die from getting...
It's Penn Houdini.
From getting punched in the
Penn
stomach?
Houdini, Bradley. Houdini. Hey, it's me. Penn Houdini. Bradley. No, he, I guess so.
Somebody punched him.
There's also...
He got hit with something in the stomach?
Yeah, he got sucker punched, supposedly. But I don't know.
Supposedly.
Who knows? Those magicians. I bet he's still alive. I bet it was a magic trick.
Wasn't he like alive a really long time ago? He'd for sure be dead by now, I think.
That's because you have a negative attitude. He would still be alive. He'd be 46 years old. What are you looking at me?
That's like saying if the Titanic hadn't sunk, then all those people would still be alive.
They would be.
They would not be.
They'd live in Sun City.
They'd be like 115 years old. They'd all at least. That's if they were like babies on the Titanic. Babies can't swim either, so I don't know if they can. I don't know how many of those survived.
I don't know if you know this, but all the Titanic survivors moved to Sun City, Arizona. They have a community. It's pretty cool.
It's their grandkids.
What if they built a community for the Titanic survivors and it was just a 1-to-1 replica of the Titanic on land? We have a place for you guys. We know, a lot of you.
Reminds me of like the playground that I used to have at my preschool. It was shaped like a giant boat. Yep. Did you have one of those too? It was like, I think it was supposed to be like a Noah's Ark thing because I went to a church for preschool.
It wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember it in a preschool. I remember it at like a zoo. They had a kids' kingdom.
No, we had it at our preschool.
Potawatomi Zoo in Mishawaka, Indiana. Potawatomi.
Well, that reminds me of that book, Walla Walla Bing Bang, or whatever it's called.
What? I don't know that book.
It's kind of like it was like a kind of you know that book Tiki Tembo.
I've heard of it, but
where it's just like a bunch of like you're just saying a bunch of shit.
I don't
throughout the whole book.
I don't read much. I can't read like.
It's kind of like one of those, but it was like the
Tiki Tabby, isn't it?
It's Tiki Tembo.
Is it?
Yeah, and
Ricky Tiki
Walla Walla
Tabby.
Bing Bang was like the American version.
Are you talking?
Of that.
Are you talking ooh ah, ting tang, Walla Walla Bing Bang?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like what it says in the book. Yeah.
That was fun. Remember the first time you heard that as a little kid? Ooh ah, and you're like, damn, what is this? Hot fire.
But they made it into a book, and it was like a little kid book, and it was like all.
It's called Walla Walla Bing Bang.
Pretty sure, yes. Oh my god.
I heard.
Why are you?
I heard
Spanish Inquisitioning.
I heard Christopher and Jonathan Nolan are adapting that for their next film.
It's probably gonna be terrible.
Based off Walla Walla Bing Bang, the Nolan brothers present. What?
I think their movies are too much for me. Too much for my brain to handle. What?
A friend of mine saw Boys to Men this weekend. I'll Make Love to You, Boys to Men. End of the Road, Boys to Men.
Mm-hmm.
And they were at like a punk rock music thing. And somehow Boys to Men was the headliner. And they said Boys to Men was probably the best show, one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Like Boys to Men now?
Boys to Men now.
That's crazy.
2025.
Not even like peak Boys to Men.
And I said, did they play
right?
I was like, did they play Motown Philly? And they were like, yeah. And then I said, did they play I'll Make Love to You, and he said they closed with it. I'll Make Love to You as a closer. And that's pretty wild.
That is wild.
But I guess the place was blowing up.
I can't find the book I was referring to. So I think I'm just like...
You number 23 you pulled a full Jim Carrey. You probably wrote the book.
I did. It's Princess Melissa and Ducky.
You're going to scrape the paint off the wall, and in the last chapter of Walla Walla Bing Bang is going to be underneath the paint. A la the movie, the number 23. It's going
to be like all the pages of the book just wallpapered to the wall.
I found the last chapter. We should watch the number 23. I own it. I haven't seen it in years. Do you want to read your book?
I've already read it on the podcast.
Have you? Damn it. I was hoping that would fill some time.
Pretty sure I have.
Fuck. What are we going to do?
Damn.
Fuck. Yeah. What? We had a nice dinner last night.
Yeah, it was my mom's birthday.
We're just scraping the bottom of content. We'll find it. We'll get there. We always do. We just haven't found it yet.
Grant was mad because the waiter never refilled his
soda. Pissed off, dude. I had to dry mouth eat a whole bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. Shitty ass meatballs. They were like mostly pork. Like,
how are you even able to tell?
It's just consistency. It's consistency, and there wasn't enough breading. And I told your mommy, I said, Mommy, I like your meatballs better.
Her meatballs are very good.
Yeah, my mom, I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I had one of my mom's meatballs. But I know because she's listening, I will say top tier.
Also very good.
Also very good. But I feel like, the thing about meatloaf and meatballs that I really like, I like when people use saltine crackers and Ritz crackers in their meatballs. That's nice. We're talking meatballs. We almost found it. I feel it. It's coming. We're gonna hook this in for another 40 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think I'm just kind of tired. Maybe.
I'm very tired.
Mentally, just kind of.
I'm physically tired.
Yeah.
I kept yawning this afternoon. You know when you get like the yawning spells,
it's the worst.
And then your eyes start to water, and you're just like, God damn.
I need to go to bed.
But you can't.
I did the military thing today. I put my feet up. That's what they tell you to do. Lay down, put your feet up. And I did, and I kind of did help for a little bit. But then the goddamn,
why is
I don't know.
that good for you?
I think it's something to do with blood flow. Because my penis and legs take so much blood, all the time. It's just most of the blood in my body pools at the tip of my penis.
Oh my God.
Just
because Grant can't get it together.
It's like a water balloon. It's like a water balloon.
You can't hold it in.
A water balloon you fill too much, Kate's on her phone.
I'm sorry.
Kate's checked out completely, guys. Just so you know.
I have not. I'm trying to find.
What are you trying to find?
That we can talk about.
Well, there's one thing we need to talk about. The Hackman. Gene Hackman, Kate.
Dead.
Along
with his wife and
dog.
But they had like 4 dogs.
Did you see the newest thing that came out?
About that?
About because
no.
The rumor this morning when I got to work at 5 something was he.
Is that the guy who was like in one of the Willy Wonkas or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
No, you're thinking of Gene Wilder.
Okay.
Yeah, Gene Hackman was in Superman. I remember him in The Birdcage. He was in a lot of shit. He's in everything. He's one of those guys. But when I got to work today, I was riding the elevator up with a woman that works in the news and traffic department. She was like, crazy about Gene Hackman, huh? And I was like, what?
What about him?
What happened? And she said, his wife, and his dog were found dead in their house.
Mm-hmm.
And she's telling me this as she's getting off the elevator. And the elevator's closing. And the only thing I could think of to say was, I was in East Mesa all last night, and the door shut.
My God.
And the lady kind of had a puzzled look. I could see the look on her face. And I was riding the elevator with Nick, and Nick just thought that was the funniest thing. Like, immediately, I was like, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. No, but the new article that I just read said that it's suspicious. It's not a carbon monoxide leak.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's and now it's TMZ. This so they died today. Gene Hackman, longtime pal, says wife put him on a strict diet. What the fuck is that? TMZ sucks sometimes. Full autopsy report for suspicious death will take weeks. It's going to take 4 to 6 weeks for toxicology and other tests. So, it's interesting.
I wonder why it takes so long. Like, you would think that with modern technology, they'd be able to get the answers quicker than
you would think so, especially for a Gene Hackman type.
Right.
Especially
like,
for a...
You mean you can't expedite certain ones to...
Right. That'd be unfair. That'd be...
Okay, so what about if the president of the United States
Whoa.
died?
Oh.
You don't think that they would expedite... Like, if he died of some mysterious, suspicious causes, you don't think that they would have a way to expedite those results somehow?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Exactly. Because what is a toxicology? They take the blood and they spin it around and they go, yep.
He was poisoned.
They put a couple drops in and they go, ooh, fentanyl. What if Gene Hackman died of a fentanyl overdose?
Well, I mean, why give it to the dog, though?
Maybe the dog liked to party.
But then not the other three?
The straight edge. The three dogs, they have X's on their hands. They're like, we're not into that. We're straight edge.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
I thought X's were you're drinking.
X's became a symbol of the straight edge community. And it used to be 3 X's, then it was just the X's tattooed on your hands. Meant you don't drink.
Because we would, like, in high school, I remember, like, if you were drinking at parties or whatever, or in college, like, you'd have an X on your hand or X's on both your hands to be like, oh, drinking, not drinking.
I think it meant not drinking, right? If you had an X.
I don't think so.
Because what's the 303 song? X's on the back of your hand. Do them in the somethings to the drink like the band. Right?
Yeah, you were drinking.
Isn't it like do something in the bathroom, wash them in the bathroom?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I don't know. You looking it up? It's called is that Don't Trust a Hoe? Don't Trust a Lyrics.
I think so.
X's on the back of her hands. Wash them in the bathroom to drink like the band. It's something like that, isn't it?
Oh, like she's washing them off?
Yeah, I think so, right? Is that the lyric?
Yeah. I don't know. My Google is fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not what I want. It gives me stupid search results.
You know what? If you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you understand that this is a rarity. This double low energy style podcast.
What?
Usually one of us is up.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Oh, well, take her away, Kate.
No, don't do that to me.
Did you find the lyrics? I could have found it by now.
Oh, you wanted me to look up the lyrics?
Yes.
Oh.
Were you not listening?
Well, then why didn't you say that?
You see, Caitlin, you got the brain rot from your phone.
You know what? Stop.
Kate.
I'm looking it up. I have them up here now.
Okay. Wash them.
X's on the back of your hands. Wash them in the bathroom to drink like the bands.
Okay. Yep.
So X's mean no drinking?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we were in high school and had it backwards then.
I think they used to stamp.
Sorry, I can't say that word.
Well, you said it.
Can you bleep it out?
No.
Babe.
You gotta.
I don't want people to think I'm a shitty person.
Well, the name of the podcast is Terrible Person. And we're both so technically we can say it. Jessica Alba got a new tattoo.
Yeah, what is it? I saw that she got one, but
it's just a bunch of fucking scribbles.
Oh, sick.
And it says, I'm dumb. And this tattoo is barely legible. Gene Hackman wife, they're not moving, send someone quick. In the 911 call.
Who called it in?
The caretaker. They had a caretaker.
Are they old?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just there's not enough. We don't have enough information.
Like a housekeeper, maybe.
Maybe
she takes care of their property.
Do you think it was? Do you think the 911? I guess we could probably listen to it. But do you think the 911 call was like, "Hi, I'm at the Hackman residence. I'm the caretaker," or do you think it was?
I'm the caretaker.
I'm the caretaker, or do you think it was? Hey, I'm the caretaker for Gene Hackman. He's not moving.
Maybe it was more like Eastern European.
These I can't. I don't know if I can do Eastern European.
Mr. Hackman,
Mr. Hackman.
He's not moving. That's more Asian. I can't do it either.
That's Asian?
What was it then?
I was thinking that was more Hispanic. Hey, man.
It's Chicano.
Hey, Chicano, man. It's me.
I have no fucking clue what I'm saying at this
Oh,
moment.
yeah. Yes, I'm at Mr. Hackman's. That sounds Latino, too.
You have to do like a kind of like a Russian-y.
I don't know if I can do Russian. How do they sound?
Vodka.
I'm at Gene Hackman's house.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think you're getting it.
Hey, man.
You're onto something here.
Hey, I'm at Gene Hackman's house, man.
Nope.
It's me.
And you're quickly back to
Hey, it's me.
south of the border.
I'm a Russian caretaker, man. I'm taking care of their house while I was having...
I'm taking care of disposing the dead bodies.
I was drinking vodka and having a siesta, and I came back up and I said, "Oh, shit, man."
Dead.
No, they did. They're not moving. Do you want to listen to the audio?
They have that just available for anyone to listen to? That's crazy.
I mean, let's take a listen. Let's see if it is. TMZ exclusive.
Santa Fe 911, what is your emergency?
Hello, my name is the caretaker for Santa Fe Summit. I'm here at past 10,000 ways. I think we just found one deceased person inside a house. What's the address here? There's no address. There's no address. I'm going to wait for you at the gate. I'm going to wait for you to please send somebody really quick.
Okay, what's going to be the address?
It's going to be down at the gatehouse. I'll meet you over there. I'll meet them over there. I'm the caretaker for the subdivision. I'm going to bring them up here.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me speak with the paramedics.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second.
Damn.
Oh, that's sad.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
Aw.
That's a bummer. I'm glad we played that. Yeah, so what else is in the news, Caitlin? Oh, they have a picture of him right there. That's the caretaker.
Oh, he's just like a little sweet old man.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh.
So, well, I mean, we got to the bottom of it.
We did. Mystery solved.
Amelia Gray shows out in Milan Fashion Week. You know, it sucks we didn't get invited to Milan Fashion Week this year. You know?
Really?
The Kelsey brothers are there.
Ugh. Can
I'm ready.
What the fuck is his Travis? Can he fucking cut his gross hair? I don't like his haircut. I also don't like his clothing. He has horrible style. Why is he at Fashion Week?
No, just kidding. They're not actually. I just assume
See
because
how fired up I got about that? Why do you do this to me?
They're the biggest podcast in the world.
Ew.
Yeah.
Do you think that they charged large people more when they get tattoos because it's more surface area to cover? Or do you think it's the same price for like somebody who's a 00 versus somebody who's like a size
Great question.
16?
I think they pay by the inch and by the quarter. Isn't that how it works? Because when we priced it out in Vegas, it was by the inch, I think.
So if you got more inches to cover, then it's going to be...
Yeah. Like imagine if you got, the Machine Gun Kelly tattoos. Where it's just
all black.
All black.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine like my 600-pound life guy. Just getting all black. That'd be an expensive ass tattoo.
It'd be like $100,000 probably.
It'd be a lot of ink. And then you have to get that skin removed once you lose the weight.
Ew.
Right?
That would look all weird once it's all...
Have you heard of dry fasting? Do you know what that is?
Is that like when you dehydrate yourself? Because I'm pretty sure I do that every day.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, along with not eating food, you don't drink water or any liquid.
Yeah, I think I do that all the time. No, not any liquid, because I'll still drink like an energy drink or something. But there are definitely times where I go very long periods of time without any water or food.
Yeah, I've been reading about it. I'm not interested in it because I do. If I'm gonna fast, I like to just food fast. I don't really know how I'd do with, because I feel like I'd get a fucking brutal headache if I tried.
Well, like, I just remember when I had to go in and get my kidney stones, like, blasted up, I had to go under anesthesia, so I couldn't, like, eat or drink anything. Like, couldn't even drink water before my procedure, and it wasn't until, like, 3 p.m. So I remember I was just, like, miserable. I was so thirsty. Like, my mouth was so dry. I'm just like... Just get me some fucking water.
Did you see Zendaya is playing Shrek's daughter in Shrek 5?
Cool.
She kind of
looks like.
What do you think? Do you think Zendaya's...
Just kidding.
Do you think Zendaya's pretty?
I do. I think she's cute.
That's not what I asked.
I think she's pretty, yes.
I said, is she...
She's pretty.
I don't know.
But she has like a baby face to me.
There's
like, I know she's
weird.
like in her mid to late 20s
40s.
at this point, but like she still like has like a little baby face to me when I look at her.
Do you know who Justin Tucker is?
No.
He's
supposed
I think
to.
he's a kicker for the Ravens.
Okay.
Justin's wife is speaking out on the disturbing allegations made against the all-pro kicker, saying she is standing firmly in his corner. Oh, here we go. The Baltimore Ravens star has been accused by 16 massage therapists of acting inappropriately during seasons from 2012 to 2016. So he had a 4-year streak.
I mean, I feel like if there's that many people coming forward, how are you going to be like, I stand by my mate?
Well, also, too, it's 2012 to 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
16, that's 4 years.
Yeah.
So that's 4 per year.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting he's quarterly... Like he's getting more than 4 massages a year. You know what I mean?
You would think, especially during football season.
Yeah, so I'm saying
when he's kicking them legs.
Yeah, so I'm saying like realistically, 16 is a pretty low number for what it probably could be.
Yeah, it's probably much more than that. There's probably a lot more that just haven't come forward.
I wonder what he did. Let's see.
He's like, you want to give me a happy ending?
Anytime I get a Thai massage from like one of those real like buff old, Asian guys.
Uh-huh.
I flip over and I go, I'm ready.
You're disgusting.
I'm
that building that's like on Dobson Road right before you get onto the 202 and now it's a dispensary?
It was a wishy-washy.
Yeah, they like got in trouble.
Yeah.
They got raided because they were giving happy endings. That was the thing you could get there. It's like a real thing.
Of all the things.
I thought that was just like made up. And then when I was like, I found out they got caught for it, I was like, that's real?
I've gotten a lot of massages in my life. And I've never been like, you know what I want right
Horned
now?
up.
No, dude.
Right, me either. I'm just like, this feels great. I feel very relaxed and nice. Thank you. I'm never like, ooh.
I remember one time I was in my 20s and this kind of middle-aged lady was giving me a massage and she was stretching my legs and she had my one leg up and she was up close, like pushing, and I could feel my testicles fall out of my boxer shorts.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, And it wasn't like erotic. It was like, get back in there. Yeah, and it's weird.
You get massages so you have your shorts on?
Now.
Or do you just go naked?
Now I wear tight underwear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just that makes sense to me. I don't need to be naked to get a massage. Like, I don't want my butt rubbed. Dude, the one time I got body work done that was that really expensive treatment that I didn't pay for. The guy was getting
in there,
and he was a friendly fella.
He liked you,
but he was getting deep, right up where the nose zone. He was right in the nose zone.
I've had some lady fill me up before.
Wow, and what?
A TSA agent, and she was like ultra creepy about it, and you could tell that she liked girls.
She was into it.
She definitely liked girls. So she was like, I went through the little scanner thing, and she was like, "Oh, I need to check your waistband." And then first she did like the thing where they feel up and down your like the sides of your legs, and she literally, because you know how like they stop.
They usually do it with the back of their hands, though.
Yeah. She did do it with the back of her hand, but like you know how usually they'll stop when they get to like, you know, up high on your thigh.
Right.
She just kept going and like literally just like touched my vagina.
She rang the bell.
She went all the way up to the top, and then she was like, "Oh, I need to check your waistband too." And then she takes her hands and puts her hands like fully down my pants, and I was wearing leggings because I'm at the airport. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to be comfortable.
Also, you're wearing leggings. You can do an ocular pat down on that.
Yeah. She literally was just like, whoop. And I'm like, oh my God.
I think it'd be really funny to.
I feel very violated.
Next time I go through TSA and they have to give me a pat down and they touch me up there, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to come." Just real fast.
I feel like,
"Oh, fuck, I'm going to come."
I feel like I probably could have reported her, and I feel like she probably would have gotten fired.
How many people do you think do that a day?
I don't know, but that was really weird. I did like that's the only time I've ever been like, that was very handsy.
I wonder how many people nationwide hit TSA with fake orgasms a day. Oh, just as soon as it's like a 70-year-old dude.
They just get arrested on the spot.
Oh.
You could like committing a sex crime against a federal agent or some shit.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy who has a disorder? It's like a neurological disorder, and he has an orgasm every like 1 a minute every day for his entire life.
No.
And they just sporadically pop up. Sometimes it'll be minutes without
So
it.
it's just like a condition that he has?
Yeah, and they'll just, the video, it's awesome. I can't remember what it was. It was a PBS special or something. And he's just walking with like his friends, and they're walking through a park, and they're all just cruising along, and he just puts his hands on his knees and is like, oh. Yeah.
So does he have to wear like a diaper or something to like when he goes out in public, so he doesn't just have like jizz marks all over his
I would think at some point you just dry up. You know what I mean? If you're doing it every minute.
Oh, kind of like how when my grandma's dog, when we take him on walks and he pees on literally every single bush.
It's just dust
tree,
coming out at the end. It's a
pole. Yeah. Like there's no pee coming out at the end. It's just, he's just lifting his leg and just going through the motions.
Yeah. It's just so funny to see the guy he's just hanging out, and he's doing an interview about it, and he's just like,
what if he's not running out of cum though? What if he is just blowing like a fat load like every
full
fucking
launch
time?
Full launch.
The messiest underwear ever. Ew.
Yeah, and he's just like, this is unlivable.
Disgusting.
He's like, I cannot function.
Well, you wouldn't be able to have a job, I don't think.
He's on disability.
Yeah, like.
But it's funny because when they show him in the interview, he's just sitting there, and then all of a sudden his face is just like, whoa.
His eyes are like rolling in the back of his head.
Yeah, do you think that guy has a card that he like gives to TSA where he's like, "You're gonna pat me down, and I'm gonna come.
You're gonna feel cum in my pants.
I'm gonna come a lot."
I watched a medical documentary thing, kind of, I guess, what you're describing of that man. About this guy who had an enlarged scrotum.
Hey, hold that thought. So we'll start the premium with large scrotum talk. Okay. Because we're over time.
Okay.
I told you we'd find it, Kate. We found it. If you stuck with this podcast long enough, you heard us convert from low energy to high energy. Now we're about to talk about some fucking giant scrotum.
Yeah. So get excited.
Yeah, get fucking pumped, guys. Go over to www.terribleperson.co and sign up for the premium, or find us on Patreon, wherever the fuck you want. It's a good time. Like 200 episodes and a bunch of other shit over there. So thank you, everyone. We will see y'all next week. And if you are a premium subscriber, we'll see you literally in 2 seconds.
Yep.